Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my corner of the world. Today we have our first Shao Dow reaction for the channel for his Eren diss track. I'm not going to try to pronounce the title because I feel like I'm going to butcher this part right here. But regardless, I'm actually like really excited for this. It's been hyped up a bit. Uh, and I know that Shao has he has his opinions on Eren. He puts them up on Twitter all the time, and every time I see it, I honestly just can't help but laugh. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna be doing in a song that is all for dissing Eren. And this art right here is clean, bro. But anyway, let's go for it.
Yo,
Yo.
Eren Yeager's a waste man. Some homeless edgelord looking brother. It's the
He
anti-Yeager
is an
general.
edgelord, honestly.
Shao Dow, Shao Diddy.
Shao Diddy? That's a new one.
This track about an anime character. Cry some more. Listen, tell Zeke meet me outside. Tell Flock shut your mouth. I want all the smoke.
Before we actually get into it, that reminded me of
This
something.
track about an anime character.
This,
Cry some more.
I don't know what you would call it, like instrumental or beat or whatever.
Tell Flock shut your
It
mouth.
kind of reminds me of Levi Mode a little bit. He dead. Okay.
Yeah, you little dusty you, I never trusted you. You wanna crush them all, and so I'm done with you. You're not as tough as you like to think. Your crew tied your kicks, you awarded reward. Now you're too hyped to quit, little shit. Should've died back in episode 5. Now you tried genocide, better let them know.
Little shit, you should have done in episode 5.
Bruh. Should've died back in episode 5. Now you tried genocide, better let them know why. Your mum died in the jaws of a titan. You came back with a war, you're fighting. Them man broke through the wall, had you frightened, had you crying. Am I lying? People dying, bare destruction, and fear you're suffering because of their corruption. Despair and blood in the dirt, hated since birth, sated and cursed. History said you've no place on this earth. I know you've been hurt, but you weren't supposed to make this shit worse.
That's actually kind of tough. I didn't expect it to be like as deep as this is. Hated since birth, slated and cursed. History said you've no place on this earth.
I know you've been hurt, but you weren't supposed to make this.
But I know you've been hurt. History said you've no place on this earth. I know you've been hurt, but you weren't supposed to make this shit worse. That's deep as hell. Like, if you are keeping up with Attack on Titan, then you know everything that's going on. Me, personally, when it comes to Eren's plan, I do not agree with it at all. Like, I get where he's coming from, but I don't think his plan is the way to go about it. And he is essentially making the situation worse. Like, you're essentially becoming the very monster that people have painted you and, you know, your friends and your family to be. So what you're doing is really only making things worse. It's worse, deep, bro. Nah, I won't have it. You looked to the earth, said flat it. Sacrificed innocent lives into traffic. Also a few of your mates survive and live lavish. Did he say sacrifice innocent lives into
You looked to
traffic?
the earth, said flat it. Sacrificed innocent lives into.
Bruh, that's wild.
Traffic.
Oh
Also
my.
a few of your mates survive and live lavish. Rude boy, that's psychopathic. You start world wars and expect them to back it. You're a bad friend, so the slander won't end. You got shown one type of future, there's no guarantee it would happen. Please.
Yes. The future is so subjective. It is constantly changing. So the very fact that Eren, or really like anybody in his shoes for that matter, would come to the conclusion that, you know, Eren's plan is the way to go, or like oppression or whatever is the way to go, it's not. It's really not. You're like, Eren is trying to create peace by getting rid of like all of the people he deems as oppressors, or even the what do you call those people, the like those people who stand by, right? But that's not going to solve anything. And then that one line that he showed or said about starting wars and expect people to join in, like you can't do that. Like you're taking a war to a people that really don't want a war in the first place. Especially like since Eren was over where he Attack on Titan spoilers by the way. Uh since Eren was in Marley and he lived amongst those people for however long he was there, he saw what the situation was like. Like these people are essentially being brainwashed since they are born to like, be hateful, be vengeful and all this stuff, and yet instead of trying to get them to see the light and show them the truth about like you just being people, you decide to eliminate them. That's not going to solve anything.
You're a bad friend,
This
so
is
the
a
slide that
deep
won't end.
track.
You got shown one type of future, there's no guarantee it would happen. Please just stop. How you gonna morally agree with flock? Tell me cause I'm sorry you eat my sock. Dance with the grave to the lean and bop. Get let in the face if you feel I'm wrong. Armin's better than you. Levi's better than you. Gabby's, you said fuck them kids. Let them kids say fuck you too. How many times you can stand up? Then you got
Honestly.
innocent guys with their hands up. Ironic that you hate being caged by the walls, but let fate put you in handcuffs. Do you remember? You got innocent guys with their hands up. Ironic that you hate being
Ironic that you hate being caged by the
caged by the walls,
walls,
but let fate put you in.
but let fate put you in handcuffs. Ironic that you hate being caged in the walls, but you let fate put you in handcuffs. He basically just said, bro, you think you're free, but all you did was end up putting yourself in another prison. You broke free from the walls. Like, you're free from the walls. You can go wherever, yet you're still a prisoner because of the life that you started to lead. You got shown one potential future, and you based your life completely around that from that point, and you let yourself get shackled by it. Oh my god. Shao.
You off your head with a dandruff. You became the same threat that the man costs. Tatakai to survive for an eye for an eye, I see. But you did an eye for a JK element of P. Every nigga feel dead. Every nigga feel dead. Every nigga feel dead. Let me keep it real for you right here. Everybody is a slave to an idea. How much of your soul do you?
Everybody is a slave to an idea. Ooh.
Let me keep it real for you right here. Everybody is a slave to an idea. How much of your soul do you have to sell to make your dream come true? Sit right clear. No devils, just people. We were born equal. We are not equal. Not when there's steep walls, keeping us cerebral, making us believe that the sins of the past to define who is right and it's lethal. When you're chasing your dreams.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
People making us believe that the sins.
Making us believe that the sins of the past should define who is right, and it's lethal. Like, you even have people out here today doing that. You have people blaming other people for the sins of the past, and like expecting that their violent or aggressive behavior towards like people today is justified because of what was done decades or centuries ago. And that's not right. Like, you can't blame this current person that you're attacking for something that was done so many years ago. Like, that math does not add up. It truly is lethal.
It's lethal. When
He
you're
is-
chasing your dreams,
he's
can the ends
talking
recommend what
right
it
now.
means? When you've stepped on the heads to proceed, and descent to the depths is complete. Tell yourself that it's all for a worthwhile cause. Trying to justify all the hurt you've caused.
Exactly, trying to justify.
You're convinced you deserve a bit of more oil dirt covered, but your pain doesn't say you can hurt others. We're the same, and it's worth it to learn somehow much more than a stream on a akama. Communication, patience, acceptance, gotta outweigh the destruction and vengeance. I think I'm sick of corrupted pretending. Smart when I ask you for trust and dependence. I know that sometimes words ain't enough. Violence.
Let me go back to that one line that he just said. I think typos back here. Here we go. Communication, patience, acceptance. This is the one thing that we 100% lack in today's society. We don't communicate. We have little to no patience at all, and we are not willing to accept anything. Like, communication is out the window because we're just using violence to get whatever we want. We have no patience to like wait for things to happen because things don't just happen in an instant. It's a progression. You have to wait to get to that point. But people just want whatever they want now in that moment. And again, there is no type of acceptance for change because people are too stuck in the old ways. They're constantly living in the past instead of trying to live in the now and move forward.
Acceptance, gotta outweigh the destruction and vengeance. I think I'm sick of corrupted pretending. Smart when I ask you for trust and dependence. I know that sometimes words ain't enough. Violence is the only thing that works and it sucks. Some people deserve to be crushed and taken off this earth in a rush. But I can't imagine that we feel to have to wait for extinction. Cause you're in the way of a stranger's ambition. If you're still thinking it's Eren I'm dissing, then it's clear that my point you are missing.
Exactly. Like, you know, there are definitely... Hold up, let me read that real quick. For me, Eren Yeager represents the intense, selfish desire to get what we want at the extreme expense and suffering of other, often innocent people. Exactly. Like, you know that there are going to be people out there who are watching this video or listening to the song, like streaming it somewhere else, and they're going to think that this is purely like an Eren diss track, but no. Like, this may be like Eren included, but this is essentially just for, it's a diss track for people like him who have his type of state of mind and who act the ways that he does. Some people just can't really make that separation, but it's true. If you still think that it was purely an Eren diss track, you're missing the point, man. I believe it's this part of ourselves that needs to die if we hope to be better and save humanity. I agree. Stop the war in Ukraine and Ethiopia. 100% agreed. This is, without question, my favorite Shao Dow song. It used to be... excuse me. It used to be Levi mode because I just couldn't get it out of my head. But now it is 100% this song. Like, message involved in this track is so powerful that it honestly needs to be played for literally anyone who has Eren's type of mindset. Like, this is a very, very good song, and the message is so profound and deep, and I could listen to this over and over, and honestly, just listening to it this one time, I probably still didn't catch like every bar or whatever that he spoke. So that's one of the great things about listening to a track like this. You can listen to it over and over and over and still catch something new, which is exactly what I'm going to do as soon as this video is over. And speaking of, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you guys also got the message that Shao Dow was given in this song. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.